It's Monday, July 2nd, and time for your Barbados Today evening news update. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Don't expect recent taxes imposed on the island's bread and butter industry to go away anytime soon. Tourism Minister Kerry Simmons says the measures, which include a levy on hotel rooms, a fee on all departures from Barbados, and a levy on direct tourism services, are necessary to help rescue the ailing economy. The minister made the comments this morning as he addressed the launch of a new and improved Barbados Tourism Product Authority information booth just outside the arrival hall at the Grantley Adams International Airport.
Yes, we read it in the papers yesterday. Yes, there will be an increase in price points because of the very difficult circumstances that we find ourselves in as a country. That is not done by this government in an effort to be hostile to those, financially hostile to those people who come to our shores. That is not done in order to cream off of the top. That is done because we have no choice but to do everything possible to rescue brand Barbados and to rebuild brand Barbados. And though we wish that there were people who were constantly minding the shop and not allowing us to come to this stage, we have come to this stage. But we've got to fix it, and we have to face it and get it right. And yes, there will be some increase in price points. But I believe, and my staff believe, that if we can offer the best possible value for money, then the Barbadian experience will be unforgettable and worth it.
Simmons also made it clear that government had no intention of getting rid of the porters, commonly known as the red caps, at the airport.
So for those who drool with anticipation that there will be no more red caps and that they will be replaced by trolleys and that will be a concession for another millionaire to make money out of it, pause. That ain't happening on this watch. It's not on the carrots.
In other news, the driver of the motor car involved in a hit-and-run accident at the junction of Barbers Hill and Passage Road, St. Michael, yesterday afternoon is currently assisting police in their investigations. Police Public Relations Officer Acting Inspector Rodney Innes said the car struck 61-year-old Michael Grisette of Golden Rock Pine, St. Michael, as he attempted to ride his bicycle onto Passage Road. He sustained a laceration to the head, injuries to his hands, and was taken to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. He was discharged early this morning. Police have not yet released the name of the 22-year-old driver as the probe continues into the accident. Corporal punishment may be doing more harm than good. That's the belief of Acting Prime Minister and Education Minister Santia Bradshaw, who says there's evidence to show that such punishment had a more negative than positive impact on children. She made the comments as she addressed the launch of the anti-violence campaign for schools at the Princess Margaret Secondary School this morning.
There are children who are at different levels, and sometimes the harsh punishment of physically punishing a child is simply not working. And sometimes you may actually do more harm than good to the children in our educational system and even across the households.
In sports, the 13-man West Indies squad for the two-test series against Bangladesh has been named, and selectors have again given Barbadian Jason Holder the role of leading the team, which sees the return of Shimron Hetmyer. Hetmyer was ruled out of the squad for the recent third test against Sri Lanka in Barbados due to illness. Now, the squad reads Holder as captain, Devendra Bishu, Craig Brathwaite, Royston Chase, Miguel Cummins, Shane Dowrich, Shannon Gabriel, Shimron Hetmyer, Shea Hope, Kimo Paul, Kieran Powell, Kima Roach, and Devon Smith. The series begins on Wednesday in Antigua.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
We continue with news out of Grenada, where the leader of the main opposition National Democratic Congress has bowed out of the political limelight. Nazim Burke announced his resignation over the weekend, 3 months after a general election in which the NDC was unable to secure a single seat. He told the party's General Council session he was not pressured into stepping down, but made the decision after much reflection and careful consideration. He went on to say that he had no regrets, bitterness, or resentment, and the decision stemmed from a genuine desire to afford the party the opportunity to explore other leadership options and increase its support base. He has also recommended that Deputy Political Leader Joseph Andal be appointed interim political leader of the party and to be assigned the responsibility to prepare the party for a leadership convention. And finally, on the international scene, a huge sigh of relief in Thailand as 12 boys and their football coach who went missing 9 days ago are found alive. 2 British divers discovered them on a ledge in a cave. We get more in this report from Reuters TV.
For 9 days, they've been praying for good news. And on Monday, those prayers were answered. 12 schoolboys and their coach, who went missing in a flooded cave complex in northern Thailand, have been found. That's according to the governor of Chiang Rai province, who said that all 13 had, quote, signs of life. The boys, aged between 11 and 16, disappeared with their coach on June 23rd. They had visited the 10-kilometre cave complex, but for more than a week the only sign they'd been there were their belongings left at the entrance and handprints on the wall. On Monday, divers from a Thai Navy SEAL unit had been trying to reach an elevated chamber, where it was thought the group may have taken refuge. Their progress to that point had been slowed by heavy rains that had flooded the caves and blocked the way out. Over 1,000 personnel from the US, Britain and Japan were also involved in the rescue effort. Doctors had said the boys would be able to survive for days without food, as long as they could find clean water to drink.
And on that good note, we come to the end of our news and sports update. But for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper email updates and like us on Facebook and sign up for our breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals as well as Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. And you can also tune in to Mix 96.9 FM for the very latest. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. To have a wonderful day.